Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your friend Siren Frost, and today I'm doing a deck profile for you featuring my Cyber Angel Ritual deck. Now, keep in mind guys, this is the first time I ever made an attempt on this, because I've never made a deck featuring ritual monsters, so bear with me if you guys don't think this is the right build, or you know, maybe it's not what you probably run yourselves, go ahead and leave a comment down below and just let me know what you guys think of the build. And as always guys, there'll be a full deck list in the description box down below. So without any further ado, let's get on with the deck profile. And so today I'm playing 2 copies of Cyber Petite Angel. What she does is basically when she's summoned to the field by special, flip, normal, whatever summoning is, she lets you add 1 Machine Angel Ritual or Cyber Angel from the graveyard, from the deck to the hand. And you can only use the effect of Petite Angel once per turn. So I figured 2 of her, because we don't want to run a complete full 3. I mean, that may sound kind of cheesy, but I think 2 is the right amount. I mean, you guys may think maybe 2 is maybe a good one. I don't know. But I like it, so I'm not really complaining about it. Let's just turn into the camera and wee, a bit. Now let's turn like that out. Alright, next up I'm playing 3 copies of Manju the 10,000 Hands. This card actually saved my butt a couple times today at locals during the time when I was testing it out. And what he does is basically when he's normal summoned to the field or flip summoned, you can add 1 ritual monsters card or ritual spell card from the deck to your hand. So I think that's a pretty good thing to get all your ritual summoning up and running by D-string. Now, I know some people may run the Djinns, I guess, not Pronunciator, the Djinn series, because they run like heavy duty ritual power, and I was thinking about trying that, but at the same time it may not work for this deck. But you guys are gonna give your honest thoughts about it, you know. But I'm just showing you guys my build, the version of the deck, and so you guys can go ahead and leave your comments down below about it. Next, I'm playing 2 of the Senju of the 1,000 Hands. He basically does what Manju does, except when he's summoned to the field, any kind of summoning, you can add 1 ritual monster card from the deck to your hand. So this actually speeds up a little bit more, just a little bit more support for rituals. And next we're playing just 2 Onuses, because this is a light deck, and why the hell not? I mean, it gets your opponents off guard quite easily. Alright, so here comes the main boss monsters. We are playing 3 copies of Cyber Angel Benten. I've been waiting for this series for a very long time, ever since GX came out with Alexis Rhodes. And it got me inspired to making my own deck, variant of the deck. And so, anyways, what Benten does is, first of all, when she attacks opponent's monster, and as a result of battle, she can inflict damage equal to the monster's defense points and take it as damage, direct damage. So that to me is pretty good. And let's see. Oh yeah, if this card is tributed by Machine Angel or by Sacrifice, I'm guessing that's Sacrifice. It doesn't give it a specific thing of a special summoning, ritual, you know, all that. I can add 1 light fairy type monster from the deck to the hand. So this may go well with my Melodiouses. I just never quite got the formula right. But 3 of her, because we want that extra damage ability. Next, we're playing 3 copies of Cyber Angel Idaten. This card sets the stage for every single ritual you can do. When she's summoned to the field by ritual summoning, you can add 1 ritual spell card from the deck or graveyard to your hand, or back into your hand. And when she has sacrifice, you can give a ritual monster 1,000 power. And I don't think that means continuous. I mean, you guys think it's a continuous effect or just a one turn thing? You guys let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, 3 of her, because we do want that extra pop kind of thing, and 1,000 power to your ritual monsters. Hell yeah. Next, we're playing 2 copies of Cyber Angel Dakini. I was thinking about playing her at 3, but I think right now it's best to play her at 2. I may be wrong, shoot me if I am. And what she does is that when she's ritual summoned, your opponent must choose one of his or her monsters and send it and destroy it. And if any of your ritual monsters attack a monster in defense mode, inflict piercing damage to your opponent. And at the end of the end phase, during your end phases, you can add one Machine Angel ritual from the graveyard to your hand, or a ritual monster from the grave. Yeah, from the grave and add to your hand. So this is the best way to get recycling your Machine Angels or your ritual monsters if you want to. So I think that's probably a good choice at 2. Next, for the final monster, we're playing 2 copies of Saffira, Queen of Dragons. This is where it gets kind of complicated. Like, I don't usually run dragon types, but I heard Saffira is a good choice for light ritual monsters. So I figured I'd give her a shot. So now, her ability is, anytime a light monster is sent from the hand or deck to the graveyard, you can activate one of her abilities. So anytime a Cyber Angel goes into the graveyard from the hand, you can either activate one of her 3 following effects. One of them is draw 2 cards and discard 1. The other one is discard 1 random card from your opponent's hand, which of course may be coming in quite handy. And the last one is add 1 light monster in your graveyard back into your hand. So I really had no idea about those 2 abilities. Today I just only did a draw 2 ability, because I figured why not do a little bit more overkill. So I'm playing her at 2. I'm thinking people may run her at 3, but again, guys, I'm not 100% sure. So for spells, we're playing 3 copies of the main power Machine Angel Ritual. And with this card, you can special summon any monster with Cyber Angel in its name, depending on the amount of levels that you contribute with. And anytime a light fairy type monster is targeted or destroyed by battle or by card effects, you can banish this card instead. So this actually will save your butt in the very late games. But most of the time you can use Ritual Sanctuary to bring it back in your deck and just go to town. Next, we're playing 2 copies of Hymn of Light. Hymn of Light lets you summon Saffira, and you must tribute a monster who's level 6 or more. If a ritual monster you control be destroyed by battle or by card effect, this is in your graveyard, you can banish it instead. So it basically has the same ability as Machine Angel Ritual. And that, instead of playing light monsters, it saves everybody's butt. Next up, we're playing 2 copies of Ritual Sanctuary. People are kind of telling me, or some people were kind of telling me or hinting me that the best to play 3 because it's a ritual deck, but I think 2 is good enough. Anyways, what it does is that you can discard 1 spell card from your hand to add 1 ritual spell card from the deck to your hand. And this is the field spell that will get your rituals way off and a little bit more up and running. And what I love about this card the most is that you can put back as many spell cards from your graveyard back to your deck. And depending how many spell cards you put back, you can bring back 1 fairy. Is it fairy type or 1 light fairy type monster in your graveyard whose level number equals to the number of cards you shuffle into the deck. Special summon it. So if you have 2 spell cards, for example, you put them back in the deck, you can easily call out Petite Angel from the grave. And I think that's really awesome, because then that's where Machine Angel and Cyber Angels come into play. So I love this card, and I'm not really complaining about it. So I'm not, actually, you know what? I'm not even complaining about it, because this is a kick-ass card. But I think playing three of it may be a little bit risky. Next, I'm playing 2 pre-preparation of Rites. The evolved form of preparation of Rites. And what it does is lets you add 1 ritual spell card from the deck back to your hand, and you can add 1 ritual monster card from your graveyard or deck back to your hand. So this gets everything ready ahead of time. You can bring out a Benten for Idaten, Idaten for Benten, Benten and Idaten for Dakini, whatever you want to mix and match with this. Like, you can be creative all you can freaking want. And then for staples, we're playing one Dark Hole just to blow shit up. Raigeki, blow more shit up. And then one Twin Twister. I was thinking about putting two, but I think I'll try one. So just blow more, again, blow more shit up. It's like Pussy Temple and Chandra. For traps, I'm playing one copy of Beckoning Light. You can discard as many cards in your entire hand. Like, if you have 3 cards that you discarded, you can bring back 3 light fairy type monsters from the graveyard back to your hand. So, it depends on how many number of cards you have in your hand to bring back as many fairy type monsters you want. And that's pretty good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually pretty good. And next, we have a few more staples. We have one Solemn Warning, just to get rid of some problems. 2 Call the Haunted. 2 Mirror Forces. 2 Deep Prisons to banish shit up. And Torrential. So yeah, there's a few stable cards in this deck that makes it a little bit better. But again, I'm very open to ideas, guys, so don't kill me over this. So that was the main deck. So here comes the extra deck. We're playing 2 copies of number 21, Frozen Lady Justice. You're all probably thinking, why are you playing her? Because she's the only level 6 monster I can probably think of, because I don't own Photon Bouncer, Strike Bouncer. So that's probably one of them. And her ability is, she can destroy, by detaching 1 Xe material, okay, so this card gains 1,000 attack for each Xe card that is attached to it. So it will lose 1,000, but it will become like 15. Also, I can detach 1 Xe material. An Xe material. Sorry, guys. An Xe material from and destroy all defense monsters on your opponent's field. So, if you have like Sphinxes, that may be a huge problem, or flip effect monsters like Protection Princesses, this card can destroy it. It can basically fuck up your formation. So, 2 of her. And then we're playing 1 Utopia just for that little extra defense. 1 number 44 Sky Pegasus. You can just detach an Xe material to destroy 1 card on your opponent's field or your field, but they have to pay 1,000 life points in order to negate the effect, or pay 1,000. So they're losing life points, but you're just triggering them into using the units. 1 Silent Shark Arc, 101, 102, just because it's a fairy. 1 Ragnarok, she became more of a staple. And she negates all, I can attach 1 Xe material to target 1 face-up attack monster your opponent controls, whose current attack is different from the original attack. Destroy it. If you do, draw a card. So if your opponent's original attack point is changed, like and altered into increasing, then that card is destroyed, and you can draw a free card. So that's actually not a bad thing. And so now for more staples. We're playing 1 Castel for just to blow shit up and just return some cards back to the deck. 2 EvilSwarm Ouroboroses. Because there are some level 4 monsters in my deck that may work. And with the special summoning going on, I like it. I mean, I might change it out for a better one, but that's just up to me. So, if you guys have any ideas of better Xe monsters for this deck, I'd be more than happy to hear. Next, we're playing 2 Dark Rebellions, just for that staple, like, freaking up your opponent's field. 2 Fairy Cheer Girls, detach a card to draw a card. So, that's where most of the rituals cards will be happening if you get the right cards. And then finally, we're playing 1 Papilloperative, just because we want to make your opponent feel like a weakling, like a piece of crap. No, I'm just kidding, only kidding, guys. It just helps you deal more damage. So anyways, guys, that is the completed deck profile of my Cyber Angel Ritual deck. This was kind of a pain to muster because, like I said, guys, I have no clue about ritual summonings. I just, had to read the cards carefully this time. And the deck worked out pretty well. Like, I hardly used some of the Xyzs. The rituals just do it by myself. So, yeah, guys, I really dig it a lot. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for putting up with my little bullcrap. Just craziness. And yeah. Anyways, guys, there will be a full deck list down at the bottom down below, so go ahead and check that out. And be sure to subscribe, like this video, thumbs up for it if I can get that in there, and comment, rate, you know the whole drill. And be sure to check out my other deck profiles, guys. Like, just let me know what you guys think in your thought process. Anyways, guys, I'm Siren Frost. Have a good night, and talk to you guys soon. Bye!